Welcome back, Nick Lenz Comic Corner, Classics, non-classic. This episode number 877, Doubleshot number 771. We got two Marvel trades, one X-Men trade. The other one, of course, is another volume of the Unbeatable Squirrel. Yep, I'll get my thoughts on it soon. First up, it is X-Men Forever, X-Men Forever 2, Volume 1, Back in Action. This collects the first 5 issues of this series, written by Chris Claremont, artwork by Tom Grummett, who does the first 3 issues in here. The last 2 are done by Rodney Buscemi. Yeah, this collects the first 5 issues of this 16-issue comic book. As for why in the world this was canceled 16 issues, no idea. Pick up right where the last book left off, with the Avengers basically just thinking that, yeah, they thought they were doing the right thing, maybe do something wrong. Of course, the X-Men still kept the X-Men for most of the rest of the series from this point forward up until the last arc. The X-Men declared dead. Well, the roster here. So they decided to find the consortiums like that. Yeah, and while they're on hiding, Rogue apparently decides to go in public and teams up with Spider-Man for his story, that was quite interesting. He's seen Spider-Man's universe, and of course running into Mystique, her first appearance in this book, anyways, and she voluntarily joins the X-Men because why the heck not? Yeah, and of course Xavier points out though that. Yeah, I think some of the X point out though that since Spider-Man's a friend, he's good at keeping his secret, and they know that he is not as written to be so stupid as the Avengers were in the last arc. Yep. Of course, we have the whole Neo Sentinels thing up in here. We're also revealed in here that the wife of Bella Trask survived being shot in the chest twice somehow. But like with the first trade of the first series, just pretty much just setting some stuff up for later, while also continuing stuff from the previous series. Give this book roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Really, really good. I think it's roughly about 2 more trades left for that one. I think that's it. Next up is The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Volume 8. My Best Friend's a Squirrel. Yeah, continuing the thing of putting the word squirrel in every single damn title of these trades. Because look at these trials. Volume 1, Squirrel Power. Volume 2, Squirrel You Know Is True. Volume 3, Squirrel You Really Got Me Now. Volume 4, I Kiss a Squirrel and I Like It. I know it's a famous song, I Kiss a Girl and I Like It. Let's see. There is Volume 5, I'm the Only Squirrel in the World. 6 is Who Runs the World? Squirrels. And 7, I'm Waiting for a Squirrel Like You. With this book, and as you can tell from the cover, yeah, scenes with the Silver Surfer. Though it's not the actual Silver Surfer, it's some guy who's painted as him. Yeah, I have no idea why the fact is like this. Runs into Kraven in here. Also runs into Loki, the Sorcerer Supreme. Now, somebody might be thinking, Loki, Sorcerer Supreme, when the heck this happened? 2 years ago. Yeah, during a brief period of time when it was just after Doctor Strange returned to his triple digit numbering. For the first time since the 70s, they had Loki being the Sorcerer Supreme for a brief period of time because of a fictional tournament he set up. Fictional tournament. Why does that sound familiar? Why, it's, oh yeah, the basis for the creation of the WWE Championship and the WWE Intercontinental Championship, where 2 guys, the late Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, won a fixture in Rio de Janeiro, and of course, Pat Patterson winning fictional tournaments in the same country. Yep, so the fictional tournament is basically somehow Loki fixed it, he won, and he became Sorcerer Supreme. He was Sorcerer Supreme for a good period of time, for at least I'd say about a few months. I mean, you see him as outside of the Doctor Strange book for being Sorcerer Supreme. He's that in here and in the Amazing Spider-Man for like 1 issue. Yep, and they team up and they go to outer space, team up with the Guardians, team up with Galactus. This actually I found to be pretty fun over the course of the previous issues. Yeah. Now the series is written by Ryan North, artwork by Erica Henderson. Yeah, and I've heard something that some people accuse the artists of being kind of lazy with their artwork. In the case of this one, I don't think it was that lazy. No. I really liked how she drew Loki. Here's Loki. I gotta say, it's a not bad depiction of Loki. Well, at least Source Supreme. Though, here's kind of the thing. Apparently, only this child and Spider-Man can only acknowledge what happens in pages of Doctor Strange, because really no one else in the Marvel Universe bothered to visit the Sanctum Sanctorum and figure out. Oh yeah, and also here's something I thought was really weird. Yeah, when Loki became Sorcerer Supreme, he moved the mansion to, I think it was near the Avengers mansion. I think it was. Yeah, he moved the mansion for some reason. Unknown why he did it for, but he did. One of the most weirdest things, but he did do it. Yeah. Overall, I found this to be pretty fun because I know some people do enjoy this series. I only read this series because she's created one of my favorite comic creators, the late Steve Ditko. That's the only reason why I read it. Oh yeah, she even has a brief interaction with Spider-Man, but that's it. I give this book a 9 out of 10. I kind of wish. Now I know that Spider-Man's team up series stuff with Doctor Strange. In the case of Spider-Man team with Squirrel, off the top of my head, I don't think this has ever happened before. No, I know that writers at Marvel love teaming up Doctor Strange and Spider-Man because they're both creations of Steve Ditko and they have good chemistry with each other. Excuse me, and I keep thinking, oh, why can't we do the same thing with Squirrel Girl? Answer: no idea. Honestly, I've never heard of a reason why that these two cannot be teamed up. Yeah, it's particularly very weird, but I've never officially heard a reason why. So I think, of course, the whole thing of Silver Surfer being here, this is kind of his first appearance since the end of his solo title. Yeah. That's basically true. It's, like I said, pretty much his first appearance since the end of his solo title, because that was kind of the thing with Silver Surfer. It's like Marvel barely promoted it, and I don't think anybody knew was still being published. And then once the title ended, the guy barely made appearances even after the series ended. It always does really if this particular view. This one's kind of short, but yeah, not much else to say about these two trades. They're pretty good. Alright, since I've got time, I'm going to do one more video. I'm going to do my review of the 7 Deadly Sins. You'll find out what how my thoughts are on the newest chap that came out. Okay, but to use the next view. Bye.